seen your message and I will be sending you a direct message. It's 12 o'clock is the start time. I'll start. I will connect with you on Twitter directly, right? Are you getting me? Yeah, is my voice audible? If it is, I'll request you to just send emoji or a hi or whatever so that I can be sure that you are getting my voice.
So your voice is cracking.
Yeah, I think it is going to be better now. Yes, it is sharp 12 noon and on Twitter Spaces and YouTube Live, I am Colonel Sanjay Pandey. My book Under the Sun is going to be released on 27th of September. We have already opened the pre-orders and almost about 333 pre-orders have been received. My basic aim is to actually tell you all about this entire journey that we have undertaken and reached so far in publishing. So today I'm going to be talking only of one thing, that is idea of self-publishing. How exactly did this idea of self-publishing came to us and how did it all start? I'll not be going into great details of each sub-component of it, but I must give you an idea, because anyone who is listening and he wants to be an author and wants to publish his book always closes the doors of his mind to say that he can never publish his book. And I did not get rejected by publishers to finally come to a decision that I will self-publish it. No. We had started our journey of self-publishing almost 1 year back, when we had absolutely no idea of what publishing meant. Who prints it? Who edits it? What all are the technical things involved? What are the commercials? How do the commercials work? We had absolutely no idea. And it is 1 year back that I started applying to online publishers, giving them my intent of publishing a book. And you know the marketing departments, they get after you with details, and I would have a huge questionnaire which I'll ask them. And to me, everything boiled down to only one thing: commercials. Rest all could be taken care of. I just wanted to know commercials. And the more I came to know about the commercials, the more I realized that most of the authors are nothing else but just royalty takers. Some crumbs are thrown in front of them. The entire right is retained by the publisher. You have absolutely nothing other than royalty. Whatever he gives, you have to take. Whenever he gives, you have to take. And you spoil your relations with the publisher and he will stop responding to you. You will never come to know how many copies he has actually printed, actually sold, which all platforms he is selling. So practically it is your entire intellectual property which you converted on paper, which now is owned by someone else. I had some bottom line for me. My intellectual property in terms of that book shall remain mine. I will be the whole sole owner of it. If there are hard copies, I will keep 100% hard copies under my control. If it comes to pricing, I will decide the price and no one will cut the money. When I asked one of the publishers, when their marketing call came, that say for example, I price my book at 250. what is it that I'll get in my hand? There was tremendous amount of reluctance, 4-5 calls, and only after I escalated the thing started coming out. A 250 rupees book, the first thing that publisher would take away his share, which was approximately 75 rupees. After that, if he has put those books on different platforms and a sale comes through those platforms, they would keep their share, which was coming anything from 30 to 60 rupees. So 250 rupee book, maybe 110, 120 is what they would give me, and that too after 1 month. So their settlement is once a month. Manuscript I don't have, hard copies I don't have, the right to publish I don't have, number of copies printed I have no information, how many sales have taken place I have no information. When I finally realized that this is how exactly the publishing industry works, that the authors go to them, most of them are absolutely clueless, and they settle down that this must be the norm for about sometimes 10% or sometimes 20-25%, and the figures are attractive. But remember one thing, these are all notional figures. All the publisher has to do is कि हमने 5000 copy print किया, but sir, your material was absolutely useless, so nothing has been sold. And whereas that book might be selling 6000 copies. So the thing is, there is no transparency. And question is, this is business. It is my mind which has been brought down on a paper and which has now been priced by someone else, and someone else is going to be earning out of it. So that's how I decided. I said, no, this is not going to happen like this. There is nothing I will give in the hands of publishers, and I will start my journey to find out whether I can publish. This is how the idea of self-publishing came to our mind. It is not after the publishers rejected us. We never approached a publisher to publish our book. We only approached publishers to find out what exactly the commercials were. That was my hidden aim. And the more I found out the commercials, the more number of publishers I spoke to and my team spoke to. And they brought down the details of each publisher. We would sit and just, exchange notes. Because at the end of the day, everything boils down to that rupee which is being earned. No one is interested in the content, no one is interested in the book cover, no one is interested in anything. If the sales take place, they take place because of content. No one is going to market it. Even the publisher does not market your book. They ask you to publicize the book through your contacts, through your friends, through your WhatsApp groups, through your social media. So then I realized I will do marketing, I will do sales, I will do everything. I will write the book. The only thing I could not do was to publish it. And here is a publisher who sits on his haunches and he simply earns the money. And at the end of the day, makes me feel like a beggar when I go and ask him my money. So it is this very, very strong feeling which resulted in our idea of self-publishing taking birth. And that is the time the team, 3 of us, myself, my son Nachiket, and Nachiket's classmate Shubhankar, 3 of us got together, put our heads in February 22, to start the journey of exploration for self-publishing. Today, we are just about 47-50 days away from the official date of release of book. We have completed more than 80% of editing. We have finalized the cover design. We have our ISBN number. Our copyright has been registered with Government of India. Our printer has been shortlisted. All the sketches which are going to go in the book have been digitized. The typesetting, the entire process has been finalized. Today we are at a point where we are going to be thinking about logistics, how to dispatch the book. The spectrum is very simple. I get all the 1,000 copies printed at my home, sit down with my team, and we make envelopes and dispatch it through speed post. Or we dispatch, or on the other end of the spectrum is e-commerce aggregators who are going to help us. They will stock the books, they will keep the books with them, and then e-commerce labels will get generated by us whenever a sale takes place. And thereafter the barcodes and everything will be there on the book, which can be scanned anytime by us to find out where the books are. Even to the purchaser, we will send a barcode that you can track it like this. This is this entire extent of logistics, which is the only thing left. Other than that, we have gone for personalized printing, where the names of the people who are going to pre-order the book will appear on the back cover bottom, specially printed for, and your name will come there. What I'm trying to say is that self-publishing, what started with our asking publishers and the publishers telling us what the commercials were, today we are at a stage where whatever the price of the book is, the cost that we have actually paid to get the book printed, including the logistics of dispatch. When you put all of this together, I as an author, I have got 100% control over the pricing, over the expenditures, the taxes, anything that we have to pay. And then I know that I must sell minimum of 720 books just to recover my cost. So if I am going to get 1,000 books printed, the balance 280 books will only have their logistic cost, that is dispatch cost. So that is where one starts making money. But then this money is not being made directly because it is lying in form of books with you. So marketing expenditures are going to be, I would say, they will start after the release of the book. So how to spread more, how to go to the online platforms like Flipkart and Amazon and this. So they will start taking their cut. But at least I should recover my entire cost before I put them on all these platforms. So having done this entire journey ourselves, we also took out our videos which we have put on YouTube. There are 4 videos as of now which talk in detail about how the Under the Sun book came up, how the stories are there, and we talk very casually. There are 4 videos, but hidden in those videos are the details of self-publishing. So today when I am talking to you, it basically is to tell you that this idea of self-publishing came to us not out of rejection, but it is not out of rejection by publishers. It is out of rejection by us of publishers, that no, we will not sign on the dotted line where you are asking us to sign, and thereafter we sit like bystanders and my own book keeps on getting sold, and then I don't have any control over it. So that is the time we decided, not only will we self-publish, we will make this self-publishing journey public by making videos. We will write in detail on our blog. We will do YouTube live sessions, we'll do Twitter spaces to tell everyone that look, if you are interested to publish your book, you don't have to even contact us, just see the content of the videos and it'll give you idea how exactly to go about it. So this is where I end now for this one. This was supposed to be a 15-minute episode, which I have already covered 13 minutes. If there are some quick questions, I can answer for the Twitter spaces. As far as the YouTube live is concerned, I would not be taking questions today, this being our first YouTube live video. So anyone in Twitter Spaces. Yes, I can see one. That is Rishabh Pandey. Yeah, Rishabh, you wanted to say something. Your microphone is on mute. Yeah, it is unmuted now.
Thank you, sir. I just wanted to give you a quick suggestion. I joined a little late. Maybe you covered it already, but I just want to give you a quick suggestion. Making YouTube videos is a lot of effort, and I'm really happy that you're doing it. But you can also consider making an ebook version of your book. It's not very expensive to do so. Again, you don't have to put it on Amazon or any place like that. Just on the site, you can put the ebook version, and just in order to promote the book, maybe you take one chapter or something like that, make it free to download and to read, and then if somebody likes it, they can come back and buy the entire book. Just an idea. You're taking so many efforts, so I just want to contribute that.
No, thank you, Rishabh. I think this is a wonderful suggestion. As far as the ebook and audio book are concerned, we have worked a lot on it, and we have decided a date before which we will not be even considering publishing it. But your second suggestion that you have given, that I need not put that on any platform, that it can be on the website, and that a free chapter can be downloadable and the rest of the book can be bought. I think this is something that did not even cross our mind, or no one had suggested. I shall definitely remember you for this, and thanks a lot for this. Excellent. I have one more.
My pleasure, sir. Just a quick suggestion. When you put on the YouTube videos around the book, in the descriptions of those videos, put the link for the for ordering the book, and also put a link for reading the free chapter. And in your conversation, you can just tell people that we have put both the links in the description of the video, and that would help a lot of people who would listen to it, go grab, take a free chapter, read it. If they like it, they can then either order the hard copy or get the soft copy.
No, it's wonderful. The point is not only taken, I have actually noted it down, because one of my team members is sitting across me, and he has noted down all the details. Thank you, Rishabh, and I'll be in touch with you, right? There is one more request, Mr. A.J. Chaudhary. Mr. A.J. Chaudhary. Yeah, I think he's facing some technical problem. Right then, I will call it off here. I intend to have a Twitter Spaces session every day. Timings are not fixed because of availability of people. So I'll be randomly putting it. At least I'll give 2 to 3 hours notice. And if you can, I'll be very, very happy in case you can just come in. Right? Thank you so much for attending this Twitter Space and YouTube live session. Thank you. See you. Bye-bye. Please pre-order the book Under the Sun. The link is in my Twitter bio itself. The link also is on my YouTube videos regarding this. So you can just go and tap there. Under the Sun. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.
Sir, I want to speak something.
This is, I can. Indigenous Indic. Yes.
Sir, it's not regarding the space. Sir, actually, yesterday I spoke to the owner of my company where I'm currently employed right now.
Right.
So it's about the veterans, job for veterans. So, sir, can we discuss it somewhere?
Yeah, we will. What I'll do is, I will DM you soon as this Twitter space finishes. I'll give you my number. We can talk. You can call me directly, right?
Right, sir.
Thank you so much. And thank you everybody for being here. And thank you everyone on Twitter, and thank you everyone on YouTube. Bye-bye. Jai Hind.